So I guess that is my Lego Avengers Tower review. Man, I was cramming like crazy trying to hurry up and build that thing and then film the intro and then edit the intro. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, panel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brick World.
And, after buying it and building it, is it worth the $650 or $550?
Yes.
I didn't even pay that. I actually had $180 in insider points that I used on it. So whatever that comes out to. But even if I paid the $550 for it, is it worth $550? Absolutely not. Is it worth the joy that I got out of it for $550?
Yes.
It's pretty close. I don't know. You know how I am about the prices of Lego and stuff. You know what I mean? Like some stuff I'll pay for, some stuff I won't. But almost every single Lego is overpriced, in my opinion, for the most part. But that's a whole nother discussion. Yes, it is another Sunday, another Good Morning Brick World after the blackest of Fridays. And I hope your Fridays were dark as could be. Yeah, it was pretty awesome Black Friday, and I got to tell you, it seems like from what I saw, just from looking around on social media and everything, and talking to people, that it was a very Black Friday.
Light gray.
It was only light gray in your area.
Light gray.
Well, you know, you've been dealing with a lot lately too, so trying to dive into Black Friday probably wasn't the best of things for, you know, your stress and everything going on right now.
Stay home.
It is very good to have you back. I know a lot of people messaged me and was hoping you were okay. And I saw your Instagram post, so I know a lot of people have also messaged you.
I survived.
I just started telling people that she found out I was married and it broke her heart.
She couldn't take it. She told me, I didn't know he was married. I can't be around you guys no more. It's gonna break my heart. But yeah, a lot of people bought a lot of stuff. Lego did good. But I was in a very great discussion last night on a couple brickheads. They had a GWP surprise stream last night, and we were talking about prices of Lego and stuff like that. And we just thought it was kind of crazy how much stuff that is on clearance, not at Targets, not at Walmart's, but actually like Lego Store, Lego.com. And it's pretty wild. And it's interesting to see, you know, what's going to become of that, you know, if they're going to keep putting on. Because look, it's so much so on the website now that they actually have the section that's like offers or whatever. So they like always have some stuff on sale, and I don't know how it is at all Lego stores, but I know at mine, the one in Run of Mills, is they have a section that has stuff on clearance. Huge section. All the time. It's been like that for years now. Huh?
If you looked at the list of stuff that is in December, it's actually pretty long. Like they are getting rid of a ton of stuff, especially Star Wars sets that haven't been out, but like maybe this year.
Yeah,
they're dropping a bunch.
Yeah. So, and look, my first instinct is to say like, oh man, it's a great thing because like now we can, you know, it helps us to afford a lot of sets and stuff. It's not just Walmart's and stuff, and not even that, but even people across the pond and different parts of the world, they don't have like all the Walmart's and stuff that we have. You know what I mean? So it's good for them. However, you know, I don't know if I'm reaching or not, but it could have long-term effects on the premium part. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't really look good when your stuff is constantly on sale, you know? So I don't know. And plus it's a stark contrast to when you originally set your prices to begin with. But again, like I said, that is a whole nother discussion. But I do hope that everybody got what they wanted on Black Friday. And yeah. So first of all, I want to say hello to the replay gang.
What's up?
How are y'all doing today? Glad you could be here. I hope you guys like that intro. You know, it was that Avengers Tower is really great though. I gotta tell you. Something I also didn't realize is the gift of purchase that came with it. I didn't know that one of the figures in here has that exclusive Avengers hat.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. All this stuff back here is the stuff I bought on Black Friday. I figured probably in the second hour, probably show you guys what I got and deals and stuff like that. Also, just wanted to let everybody know, I usually don't do this, but if you would like to support the channel, you can do that by becoming a member or shooting a donation. We're always appreciative of that stuff. And different memberships have different perks. And one of them is you will be entered into the giveaway today. It's the end of the month. Well, not the end of the month, but the last Sunday of the month. And every last Sunday of the month, we do a member giveaway. Sometimes we have to do other stuff. We might shoot out a subscriber giveaway, stuff like that. But we always do a member giveaway. So this is what we're going to do for, I was going to say, let me make myself bigger so you guys can see what this is. So this is that police set one that came with the really
That's a good one.
Puppy dog. Oh, is it gonna focus? It's probably not gonna focus, but still, you guys see that little
focus.
Yeah. Oh, look, it did focus. Okay, great. But yeah, this is a really cool set. The dogs, the figs, and that really cool police vehicle. So this will be given away to a member today. Life Bricks. He says here's $2 since you asked. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much. Let's go ahead and do a thing. We'll do a Star Wars thing for my friend Hugh, who is a Star Wars fan. Let's do this one.
Go, Satil. You must walk a different path.
All this time, I still can't believe they haven't clipped me for that. Anyways, thank you again, Life Bricks. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, that will be going out to the member. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the good mornings. As per usual, we do have quite the fun-filled Sunday today. Johnny Builds, good morning to you. Rob Claxton, what's going on? Good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Brick Adjuster, good morning. Hope you're doing well. That was a good episode of Full of Bricks on Friday. Whiskey 488, what's going on, Wayne? How are you doing?
What's up?
By the way, did I tell you guys that the Lego store where I went opened at 6 a.m. on Black Friday?
Was it in a mall?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. It was packed. It's pretty. I mean, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it would be, or maybe just because I was there at 5:45 in the morning. I don't know, but there was still a line. Let's see here. Fall Equinox, what's going on? Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. How are you? Pink Wheels. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Saw you on London Bridge Bricks along with Brick Babe over here on London Calling Friday. That was it was good. It was good. I was actually watching 90% of it just because I was building, that thing in the back there. Let's see here. Dave Bricks, what's going on? Good morning to you. Mayo Hosco, Real Whole Egg. What's going on, Mayo? How are you, my friend? Let's see here. For the first time in a month, I'm awake for Good Morning Brick World. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. But hey, when you got to sleep, you got to sleep. Let's see here. Christine Harper, good morning. How are you doing?
Hey, Christine.
There's King Oldendorf, Pizza Guy. Good morning, Brick World. What is going on? Let's see. Where are we at? Alternate candidate. Good morning to you. Goblin Zero. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Jesse's Brick Galaxy. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
I figured you would have gotten a kick out of my intro as well. I did see your comment. Sigfig's a symbol. That was great. You've been throwing out some good comments, man, on some of the intros too. I can't remember what was that one for Halloween? He said like Gore Morning Brick World or something like that. Brick and Brew. Good morning to you, my friend. Just guys, so everybody knows he's trying to get a calendar out for me, so I can show it live. I mean, he still puts them out, but he's trying to hurry as fast as he can to get one live for us. If he doesn't, it's not no big deal. We'll still be able to see it later. Let's see here. Big Nate Bricks, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, my friend? Brent's Brick says, "Hey, what a crew standing at the top of the Avengers Tower." yeah, I know that was I didn't even build the Quinjet either. I just left it in the bag. I haven't even built it yet. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. But anyways, Steve Weiser, good morning to you. Because I'm torn. Because one, it does look as a display, like for display purposes, because with the size and everything. But every time I look at it and I see you can only fit one figure in there, man, it just makes my eye twitch, and I'm afraid I'm gonna like toss it over my shoulder and like a knee jerk reaction, and I don't know. But yeah, it just doesn't look good to me. But we'll see. Maybe somebody want to buy it. Let's see here. Scott Davis, good morning. There he is, Sigfig symbol. Scott's Blocks, what's going on? Life Bricks, good morning to you. How are you doing? Thank you again for the donation. Brick Maniac, what's going on? Moto, that intro probably took so much time. It wasn't quick. It wasn't quick. And the thing I didn't realize, and I just wasn't thinking, is I was originally going to film it with it sitting like out here, so it would be much easier to get around it and stuff. And I put it in the city before I filmed it, so getting some of the camera angles, was not easy. And then, believe it or not, I mean, even just putting everybody's names and doing transitions, man, like that takes time. Yeah, it doesn't take like 5 minutes. It takes quite a while. So anyways, but I love you guys and I love doing it and it's a lot of fun. So, where am I? Let's see, Steve, Scott, alternate, 500, not 550. Oh, there you go, Rich. It's 500, not 550.
With taxes, you're paying 550.
Good call. Yeah, he ain't lying. Let's see here. That taxi promo was worth 550 though.
No, it wasn't.
I love to give a purchase. I do. Some people complain about it, but I don't mind legitimate complaints. But if you don't like it, like okay. But it really hurts, man, to see all these rad gift purchases all over the place, except Star Wars. Anyway,
the taxi cab is not rad. The taxi cab looks like a horrible build.
And it is kind of a weird looking taxi.
It really is. Now, the taxi cab they gave us, was it with the hotel? That gift of purchase taxi cab looked
like the
really,
vintage
really
looking one?
Yeah, I never got. I hate my principles, man, because I do want that thing. Maybe one day I'll let go and just get it somewhere. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Let's see here. Rapture Raccoon, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? Where did I was just watching you, man. Oh, it was Full of Brick, wasn't it? That's what I was like, man, I put 2 and 2 together here. Had a good African American Friday. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Brick Adjuster, welcome back, Brick Babe. Oh,
thank you.
And good morning, Nick. How are you doing?
I'm happy to be back with Hive.
It almost took me a second to get that. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get faster with these sound effects. Goblin Zero, welcome back, Brick Babe. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Rapture Raccoon said it as well. You guys are so sweet. Brick Adjuster, my parents. Oh, talking full brick. Brick Lock, what's going on? Good morning, Mr. Lincoln. How you doing? Multigasm Geek. Good morning, Brick World. Good morning to you as well. Mayo, you are must-watch TV. Thanks for coming on. You guys are so nice to each other. Now everyone knows all they got to do is wait 3 months for their most wanted sets to go 20 to 40% off. I feel this year of sales will slow down future day one buys significantly. That is an extremely good point. Something I didn't really think about. I find all this stuff fascinating. It's analytical stuff. Because it's like a domino effect, and the repercussions and the stuff that will happen because of it. Look at Burger says streaming guide is ready to rock and roll. All right, man. I will definitely get that ready to go here soon. Good morning, world made of bricks and talk. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Camel City Brick House. Good morning. Good morning. Johnny says the Avengers Tower looks okay. It's neat, but lots of butts. Yeah, it's not. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. Look, if you got a specific niche of something you really want, because this wasn't just because I'm a Marvel fan or a Lego fan. Like I have a city, so like I had real intentions of trying to put that in there. But even then, if I was maybe more experienced and more in years with mocking, I probably would just built my own. You know what I mean? I've seen plenty of mock builders out there do way better. I'm not knocking this, but they do way better. You know what I mean? But as we all know, with mocking comes a lot of pieces, comes a lot more money. You know, so Southern Brick Guy. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Let me. All right, let's go ahead and do Devastator. Here we go. No caffeine needed, just some Devastator for you. I was probably hanging from the ceiling like Tom Cruise to get those shots.
Serious.
Yeah, I was definitely it was interesting. Where we at? Did somebody say Star Wars? Oh God, come on, man. Don't get me going, man. Two Humble Bricks. Good morning. How are you doing, Carrie? It's good to see you. All right. Oh, my bricks and me. Good morning to you. And Rapture says, for the last year, I have not paid full price and pretty much have found every set at least 20% off. Yeah. I feel like most of us, if not really like most of us, are always trying to find Lego at good deals. I think it's probably, I don't know what the percentage would be, but yes, there's probably a decent amount, half, 50% at least maybe, of that we will buy certain things on day one. I mean, it just sometimes you want something bad enough. It's compulsive. Lego doesn't really help matters with gift of purchases, you know, quadruple insider points, blah, 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 blah.
I got the one gift of purchase I went after, Majesto.
What was that?
Yeah, I managed to get two of them. I sold one of them to a certain somebody that will be joining us in the future.
Surprises.
Surprise, surprise. So a lot of everybody out there is like, what the hell are they talking about? They got a guest coming on. Now, look, we're not going to announce a name yet because we're kind of making it a surprise for probably obvious reasons. But we picked somebody for another host, co-host. And yeah, I'm not really sure who all knows him. You know what I mean? But I know it sounds weird, but like I vetted him first. You know what I mean? There's, like I said, there's a handful of criterias that you have to meet. And look, a lot of people might not realize this. I've said this before, but if you don't know, it has nothing to do with if you're my friend or anything like that. It really doesn't, because I don't look at this show as just like some willy-nilly thing where we just hang out. You know what I mean? It's a show. So obviously it helps if I know who you are. But no, it just has to do with a lot of things like your schedule, your personality, if you're going to gel with the rest of us, you know what I mean? So then even after I figure all that out, then you got to sit here and, you know, go, you know, talk to these two.
How did Rich make the show?
Pure talent.
So, but he passed, and we got to talk to him again coming up here in a few days and then figure a couple things out. But yeah, you guys, you all will meet him soon enough. So, and you'll see him in probably more than one area too. All right. So anyways, what's everybody talking about there? Life Brick says Lego desperately needs to go back down to the 500-700 products a year level compared to 8 to 1,000 a year. Yeah. And what I was saying last night too is they're looking for which any business would, but I think them in particular, especially right now, they're looking for every single way that they can cut any kind of costs. Whether it be putting CMF in boxes to make it even more difficult, so people got to buy more of those, whether it's making the pad wall cups boxes now, little cardboard boxes instead of plastic cups.
You know, one thing I've always wondered, I don't know how much it would be cost effective per box, but I know it would be cost effective over the long run. Is when you buy a Lego box, the box is huge compared to actually the bricks inside.
Yeah, it's like a Doritos bag.
Why don't they make the boxes smaller?
I'm sure there's logistical reasons. I would assume, but
so like if you go by do you have the UCS Millennium Falcon?
No, I never got that one.
All right, the Falcon and the Destroyer were packed tight. Like there was tons. There was no room.
The tower was pretty packed. I will say that. The tower was definitely pretty packed because it had the box inside the box, and then with all the other bags. So they definitely did a pretty good job with that. I think the smaller sets is where it gets a little more tricky.
Do you think they do it just to put the image on there bigger?
I think if anything, as far as a marketing purpose goes, they do it to make the set look more appealing for the money.
Yeah.
It's because that's something in marketing and in businesses and stuff like that I've talked about before, but I've done a lot of research. I'm going to talk about it again eventually, but like they've made so many products
like
different size, you know what I mean? So when like cereal boxes, the size, like when you look at the front are the same, but when you look on the sides, they're a lot of them are thinner now. You know what I mean?
I can feel no bags past this area.
Yeah. So that probably is for because I'm sure the cost is very, very minuscule, you know what I mean, to make the cardboard a little bit extra, you know what I mean? But I don't know for sure. Saying let's see. I made a promise to get rid of my FOMO. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. And the thing is, a lot of times I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not getting that. You know what I mean? I know I got fear of missing out, but nothing's gonna happen. And then that price will go up, or then you want it.
Well, like right now, when they've introduced all these, like for instance, all the Star Wars sets that are retiring, there's like 4 in there that I just kept passing up just because of the price, and they never really went on sale. Like the Dagobah Training, the diorama, that's gone after this year. And if you waited like I did until now, you can't get it off of Lego because they're sold out, which means you got to go find one.
If you need one, let me know. I grabbed 2 of them. So, and I don't want it. I grabbed them strictly, just investing purposes. You know what I mean? So I'll keep one, and if you want, I'll sell you the other one. Oh, hey, what's up, Shy? How you doing?
Hey, Shy.
Let's see here. You guys putting out some really good comments today. I would crush all challengers if I can get my sleep down packed. That would be a co-host material. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's there's a few different people that reached out to me personally about it. But it just, like I said, certain things won't line up. You know what I mean? Because it's not difficult. It's not like a 9-to-5 type job type thing, but it's the commitment part, even though it's small, it's still big, and you're, in a person's schedule of life, you know what I mean? So it's tough. That's why I've always mentioned about like rotation, because, life happens, eventually something might come up, and, somebody has to go to a different place. It happens. Let's see here. What's everybody's talking about? Seeing stuff like even Lions Nights, that was 25% off, wasn't it? Yeah. Life Bricks, you're bringing up a really good point, and I think this needs to be brought up a little bit more. I wish people deeper in the community, would bring this stuff a little bit more. People that have a lot more influence. But yeah, you can wait on a lot of stuff, man. And Lego is definitely proving that. The only problem is they're not consistent really with certain things. So you might get the rug pulled out from under you if you do try and wait. But I think for the most part, you're totally right. Moda says, I wonder what trials the new host has to go through. Maybe fencing with bricks. Look, there's 3 things that the new host has to go through. 1 was me. 2 was Bearded Brix and Brick Babe. And then y'all, the 3rd thing is you guys. All right. So
the bad thing was he had such a good personality that me and Brick Babe were really gonna like grill him and start picking on him.
They're like, oh,
It just didn't work.
yeah, like he's a really good dude, man. I mean, and that was one of the things, obviously, that made me, focus in on him. You know what I mean? That's when I started looking at other stuff. But yeah, I just so everybody, please be nice.
I agree about what he said about waiting for the Lego. The problem is that it, as an influencer would look at it, you can't wait.
Well, yeah,
you just can't. And then on the other end of that, if you're just a consumer and you want to buy the set, the problem is if you wait, you kind of lose the hype of it. I mean, the excitement of the Avengers Tower. If you would have waited a year to buy that thing, you wouldn't have been as happy with it as you were if you went and bought it day one.
I disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I slightly disagree with that, but I do agree that certain things are, to say impossible is a stupid word, but I'll say almost impossible to not get on day one. Like, you're just so excited, you know what I mean? Especially if it's a very niche thing that you like. Imagine if you even collected Lego casually, but then you're from the 80s or whatever, you're a big pop culture thing, and then you saw that time machine, Back to the Future, the DeLorean. Like, that's something you're going to want to get day one. And it's not just to have it, but to build it, the excitement part of it. But also the other thing, like you said, the influencer part. I mean, there are definitely some obvious exceptions, like we'll say Ryan, like, or Life Bricks or somebody, you know what I mean, that does a lot of reviews on especially Star Wars type stuff. So they definitely want to try and get stuff early, even before land. I get that. But even like a lot of other of us that do this stuff, creators and all that, you're not maybe going to beat somebody in a review, but maybe you can make your own spin on the set, your own review, or, like I've done stop motion reviews or even the intro. I wanted to get that thing really fast and try and get it for the intro for Good Morning Brick World. So there are exceptions, but I think, yes, for the bigger picture, for the most part, I do agree. Life Bricks, yeah. Goblin Zero says probably due to the size of the boxes they ship and products and shipping containers. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure there's some logistical reasons to the boxes, but I really, now that I think Rich brought it up, I think I'm more and more leaning towards like the appeal of it being a little bit bigger for the money. Because because a $35 set that's like whatever this big, like just the size of whatever the bags are, yeah, it's not gonna look great.
Exactly.
And Talk, what's going on? Good morning. Says yes, Whiskey 48 are typical sizes as that's easiest for planning. They're Shy. What's up, Shy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Clever Pig, good morning to you. Clever Pig had some really awesome comments on that stream last night, man. It was great. It's good to see you here. Multigasm Geek. Oh my gosh, what the? Oh man, I appreciate that. New member. All right, we'll do Devader. Hold on.
Most impressive. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
Gosh, I was like, I hit the wrong one. And Rob Claxton. Oh my gosh, Rob, thank you so much. Man, you guys are awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to slip you guys into the wheel for the giveaway so late in the game, but I definitely will have you guys in there next month. Let me do one for you, Rob. We'll do Voltron.
Activate interlock. Dynatherms connected. Infracells up. Mega thrusters are go. Let's go, Voltron!
Thank you so much, members. I appreciate you.
You need to redo that with the Megazord, so it'd be better.
There's definitely some new ones I needed to make, man. Like even the Devastator one, I need to make the old school one. People have been asking me about it, so I got to make that. But yeah, there's definitely a whole bunch of new ones I got to make. Lifebrick says, honestly, I may end up making a video showing everyone and reminding people of the number one rule of being a Lego collector: never pay for retail.
Oh, that's
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a good topic. No doubt. Let's see. If you lose the hype, then it wasn't meant to be. Don't lose the hype. Don't lose the hype.
I'm one of those runners. Like, okay, so I got the Bugle day one. I got R2D2 day one. I got the Spider-Man. It's like I'm a day oneer. Build it 2-3 years later. But I buy it with the intention of building it really soon. But I just don't.
Well, a lot of the thing that I hate the most is for one, if you go out and rush to buy a set, like Life Breakers was saying, you do see a lot of it. Like right now, everybody in the world that's got a Lego channel is building the Avengers Tower.
What?
And it's just one of those.
No, but I'm the best one. No, just
and if you're doing it as a reviewer, you're kind of competing with everybody. So that's my view on reviews is just kind of weird anyway. But what sucks is like Lene was saying, so she bought it, you wait like a year and then build it. I agree with that a little more, but the problem is like I'm one of those type of people that once I buy something, I have to build it.
I wish that was the case for me, but it's really a lot of just specific stuff. Like I've got such a big backlog of things that I still need to build yet. But other things I can't wait, like that Avengers Tower, can't wait. There's a lot of sets like that. By the way, good morning, Liz. How are you today? Thank you for being here.
I will say on those battle packs that went on sale, like those are something I've been holding out on. I've got 74 battle packs right now that I have not cracked a box on.
Well, so the other thing too about the retail part, I would say the only thing that will get you is, again, if you really want like a GWP or something. And yes, I know you can get it like, you know, in the aftermarket or whatever, but like then you're usually going to pay extra and stuff. It just depends. Again, it depends on your purpose and what your intention on what you're buying anyways is, I guess.
The amount of people that I've known in the past week to buy that Majesto set off of somebody else versus buying it off, like, so I lucked out. I had some buddies that wanted me to order a bunch of Lego stuff for them. Mm-hmm. So they paid me and I just added it onto my order in order to get the Majesto, because there's no way that there's nothing out there that I really wanted to spend $250 on to get that. But what I don't like, what we always talk about is like the Avengers Tower comes with the car, the taxi, and it came pretty much day one. But how butthurt is everybody gonna be if you find out like next month they have another Avengers Tower like gift with purchase that's way better?
I don't know. I mean,
because normally the gift with purchase that like never comes out on day one.
Well, that's something that infuriates me to no end, man. I mean, the event, like what you just said about the Avengers Tower, I'd have mixed emotions because we got one. So if they put out another one, I mean, it'd be weird, but I don't know if I'd be mad.
The main thing I'm talking about or referring to is like the museum. Everybody's already got their pre-ordered museum. Mm-hmm. But if the museum drops day one and then has a gift with purchase with it, because we all know it's going to.
Yeah. And you know, and it's so I don't know. It's conflicting because on one hand, I feel like Lego's like, yeah, purchase it day one. Do it. But then on the other hand, they're like, no, wait a month. Don't you want this gift with purchase? Or is it like they know I'm going to buy it the day one, so then they're like, yeah, but they know he's going to want this gift for purchase, so he's just going to buy some other stuff, you know, a month later. Like,
I think it's to keep the momentum going. Like, okay, so you got your day oneers.
Where does Lego lost momentum?
Oh, all the time.
I mean, below them making $1 billion a year. When have they lost momentum? You know what I mean?
With certain sets, so you got your day oneers. They're a guarantee. But then you have the leisure ones, the ones kind of browsing that need a carrot. So they have to keep a carrot. They have to keep the spark in this romance. They're still courting us.
The bad thing about that is I agree with you 100%, except for the fact that they drop so many different sets every month that I don't think it matters. Like if we knew ahead of time, like let's say Lego came out in December, right? And Lego says, look, we're dropping 12 big sets next year, one every month, and every month it's going to come with a gift with purchase that's exclusive to that set that drops with day one with the set. We would all be happy.
Yeah.
Versus them going, well, guess what? Now that we got a Venator, here's the Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Scott, I'm also still bitter about that, man. I'm so bitter about that taxi. I still haven't bought it as much as I want it because it'd be the coolest looking taxi in my city. But I won't do it. I won't do it.
How much is
I don't know, man. Look, can I say, like, man, it's good business. You know, like they know what they're doing. They're making their money, you know, yada, yada, yada. Sure. But at the same time, I can also say, you know, it's shady business. I feel like it's taking advantage of your customers. And for a premium company that does not have a problem selling their stuff, it seems like they don't need to do that.
It is the only toy company that you get something for free when buying something.
Well, not totally, but on average, yes, I will definitely give you that. You know, but
I don't even, it's factored in. I don't think it's free. You pay $250 to get this really $5.
No, it is
definitely, but you have to spend that $250 with Lego. You can't go get a gift with purchase from Walmart. You can't go get a gift with purchase from Target. You have to do it with Lego, which means Lego is taking.
Hey, what's up, Tech? How you doing?
And Barnes and Noble now. If you notice, they've been doing a lot more with B&N.
Yeah, you know, the other retailers, man, they're trying to get up on in and some of that Lego goodness, man. I mean, yeah, like now they got this gift with purchase at Barnes and Noble, which I have no desire for, but
didn't either.
I can see a lot of people, you know, would want it. I know a lot of people wanted that trophy that Walmart had, whatever, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was weird though.
Toys R Us has gift with purchase. Brick and Brood, you know what? I almost want to make it so you can't bring up Toys R Us on Good Morning Brick World, man.
But did you see that they opened up their first Toys R Us
in the airport?
Yeah.
I don't. If you're gonna give me Toys R Us, I need a big store to go into. I don't want to go into the Macy's. I don't want to go into the airport.
It is not 1995.
Next thing you know, they're gonna have a Toys R Us section in the Lego store, man. It's like, come on, man, you're killing me here.
You know, I got that new set that Rich shamed me because I was gonna post it for Lego Flex Friday, and Rich was like, "It's not Lego." I got the new MTV set from Walmart, Mission Walmart.
I'm gonna tell you what though, for like a solid 2 days, my feed on Instagram was filled with every single person either buying those or buying that Yellowstone cow skull.
Dude, the last week, all week, I've been going, God dang, that's a lot of money. God dang, you spent a lot of money. Woo!
But no, it was a great price point. It's $4.95, so it's a polybag price.
Oh yeah, it's a great
like
point, but it's not Lego.
But it's still a great quality, though. It's like, you know, the other brick companies.
I understand what we're just saying. If you're gonna do hashtag Lego Flex Friday,
and I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I put it on Minifig Mug Monday, but yeah, I was gonna. I did. I sent it to him. I was like,
hashtag it that it put smells like Lepin.
Fuego. Yeah, he was like, it's not Lego. I was like, ooh. He wasn't impressed with my flex at all. I called myself bragging to him. He was not impressed.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's like, hashtag, right? Hashtag.
You can't have a Mercedes Flex Friday and show up in a Honda Civic.
Yeah, hashtag you fraud. Yeah, it was like hashtag you fraud.
Well, I'm just gonna start trending hashtag you fraud.
Hashtag you fraud.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm gonna make a video now about. I'm gonna have like Brick Babe's face and be like, this lady claims it's like Lego on Fridays. But
all right, so it's a little late in the hour, but let's go ahead and talk about some. All right, so it's a little bit different this week. What we're going to do is just scope around and look at a news website and just see if Falcon's got anything to share here. So let's go ahead and share the screen. All right, so let's go to the Brick Fan first, just to see. Lego Ideas Orient Express train sticker production issue. Ruh-roh. Release of the Lego Ideas train is just around the corner, but there is a sticker issue with the set in case you are building it right after release date. There are 2 sticker sheets in the set, and one of them has incorrect coloring. As shown below on the left, stickers 9, 10, and 14 are supposed to have a metallic silver finish to them, but there were some sets that have stickers with a flat flame orange coloring. Well, boo on that.
It has a cool 52, so if you're a Ray Lewis fan,
Yeah, that is cool. I like that. Lego's already caught the error and has already provided the new stickers in the future production runs. If you do get the wrong sticker sheet, Lego suggests contact customer service. They'll definitely fix that, man. Lego's good about
I
that.
wish I had an interest in Lego trains. I'd buy that and Hogwarts.
You can still make some good stuff. Lego New York Toy Fair 2012 Captain America minifigure sweepstakes and reward center. You know what? If you like to gamble, I'd just go to a casino. You got better odds. Lego Marvel Taxi Magisto Magical Workshop out of stock on Lego Shop. I hope you guys got what you wanted. It's gone.
I got that little castle. That little castle was like the only reason I wanted it was just to have it, I guess. But it was one of those things that it was out of stock. And then a buddy in the lug texted me and was like, hey, they just added more. So I went back and got one.
It's a nice little castle. I just didn't want to spend my insider points on it. You know what I mean? But and it's kind of funny too, because is that micro or just mini?
Well, it's got micro figs in it. So
okay. But yeah, it was funny because I was like, we were just talking about that stuff. In less than a day, the U.S. is already out of stock on a few Lego Black Friday 2023 giveaway purchase sets on the Lego Shop, the taxi, and the workshop. Yeah, are already gone. And it may seem like the mini Falcon like castle. It is gone. I checked. I think it's already sold out. I can't confirm that because it only shows that I redeemed the. Okay, blah blah blah. It seems that Lego is doing well for Black Friday this year, even if the promotions don't seem as flashy as previous years. There's still 190 items on sale.
Wow.
Dude, listen, think about that. Lego. I know it's Black Friday, but still, dude, even other companies don't have that much stuff on them. I mean,
how many of those items? I'm gonna look since you said that. I want to know how many of those items are like $4 off.
Probably a lot, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't like a Black Friday. It was more of a gray Friday. Like Black Friday isn't what it used to be.
Oh, definitely nowhere. So
Right.
I actually got up and went Black Friday shopping Saturday or Friday morning in hopes to get just random things like always. And there's so I remember, call me weird, but I love going to Walmart for Black Friday and buying all the DVDs that are heavily discounted. Mm-hmm. And Walmart didn't even do it this year.
Wow.
Yeah. Some. I mean, 30%, 40. There was 140%.
It was giving Memorial Day. It was giving me Memorial Day vibes and not Black Friday.
I would love to get this, but even at 40% off, dude, basically $80, man. I just.
So, for instance, the Millennium Falcon holiday diorama, it's originally $30 and it's for sale for $24. That's. I mean, I know
this I think Target for 50% off.
The Nutcracker, it went from $12.99 to $10.39.
I mean, I built it, loved it.
The ornaments went from $12.99 to $10.39. So it's not just because they say they're having a huge sale, which the stuff is on sale. Don't get me wrong; it's not like you're saving a crap ton of money.
Right.
It's Memorial Day. It's not Black Friday. Where's the 75 to 80% for the early birds? Because you used to have a small.
I will tell you that there was tons of sites that I went to that said that they had they would say right on the banner up top, 30% off site wide. And then you read and it's there's a bunch of exclusions. So there's a bunch of all those I don't know. It just didn't feel like it normally does. I agree with it. Babe.
Well, I think what's happening too is the resellers are killing it, because before, you could get 70, 80, 90% off of some things, but now you have resellers, with the internet, the accessibility is different. So now you have resellers grabbing everything those first couple of minutes, hours, and then we look and it's $100 later if it's $50.
Also, all right. So I forgot. Let me share, and we'll look at Falcon's Instagram page, see if there's anything kind of new to talk about. I know we heard about the
Fortnite.
All right, well,
Legos against the war, but yet we're giving us a.
I know, man. They are so full of crap, man. I swear to God. But it's not real guns. Okay, well, you're still shooting somebody with a gun. And they're gonna die.
Well, here's my thing. So a lot of the people or a lot of the characters in the game also use things other than guns. And I'm wondering if we're gonna get new molds for guns, or because all this stuff is gonna be minifigures. So is it going to be like random guns, because they haven't came out with an actual gun in a very long time. They keep giving us like that pirate musket gun and then the little handgun, but we haven't had like an actual modern gun. And I know in this all the guns are like fantasy style, but are we going to get new molds for guns?
And I swear, man, I understand they might do a little bit of their own little finesse on some of these guns, but dude, like some of them clearly look like they're Uzis or like sniper rifles or.
Yeah, but do we need guns? Like I grew up with Superman and the Dukes of Hazzard. Even they didn't have guns. Superman
Dukes of Hazzard was getting shot at all the time. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Do we need guns? How do people get shot if you don't have guns? I mean,
Bo and Luke Duke never had guns.
No, they never had guns, but they were getting shot at. I mean,
they're my superheroes. They were my woman.
You're picking out one. You're picking out like okay. Well, what about like Magnum PI? What about James Bond?
They were my superheroes.
Well, James Bond should be your superhero, not Bo and Luke.
He's looking for the shingle ladies.
Yeah.
So look,
you have yours, I have mine.
With Fortnite, the biggest thing I'm curious about, is what they're doing about the guns.
So I've already looked at all this. Click the go back to that picture. Or sorry, click over to the next second one. One more. Now scroll through the picture of that.
Just a good
So look at all these and tell me how. I mean, those are going to be tons of new like molds. But yeah,
dude, look at these three wild looking characters, right? And then I see this lady in the cowboy hat. I'm like, good costume. Dude, look, King Flamingo. Dude, some of these are awesome. Look, I have no clue about Fortnite, man.
I don't either, but
I've
they
never
look
played
cool.
it. I mean, I think I might have played it once or twice. Like,
I know nada.
And I mean, that's like 12 new minifigs.
I don't know how they're gonna need some of these molds.
And you know what's cool about these minifigs? They're all flesh tone.
Nice. I'm an Animal Crossing gal, so I'm excited about that.
They're not gonna make all these, right?
Yeah, is what they say.
What? Dude, Star Wars fans are gonna be pissed.
Video was kind of out there and weird with the mold, so maybe this is the new like video line. Okay.
I mean, that's cool. I mean,
so, here we go with new weird stuff.
I haven't really looked at this closely yet.
Barnes and Noble.
I mean,
it's a miss.
Nice. It's nothing I'm gonna chase after though.
It's a miss. I think every AFOL can build that. I don't think that even if you don't mock, I think every.
Can you imagine somebody's like, I can't mock that. Okay.
You shouldn't be building that.
All right, Renee, build it. Go ahead.
But I will.
You too.
Go ahead. I'm waiting right now. Go.
No, I don't have the bricks in front of me to build it right. You build it.
I already have.
I don't think so.
Also, I wanted to bring up real
Building
quick
generally
before we get into other stuff, and I forget.
Well,
what are you talking about?
She told me to build General Lee. I said, "Does that count? It's orange."
That's what I'm building next.
If you sent in a mock for the mock contest for November, because the due dates are the 28th of the month. We didn't have a meeting last week, so we haven't had a chance to go through them yet. So if you did send one, we will be going through that at the next meeting. When aren't Star Wars fans pissed? It fluctuates, man, because no large batch of Star Wars fans have the same emotions at the same time. Some are happy at the same time as some are really upset.
The thing I love about Lego Star Wars, though, is Lego Star Wars is like, y'all want clone sets? We're going to give you it. Then we're going to give you the Venator. Here's your Captain Rex. You got to spend $650 to get it. Next year, $13, baby.
Look, and for me, it's about more principle than anything, because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate, and I'm sorry, but I don't even like the cloth waist capes and stuff, man. You know what I mean? But
they get in the
but
way.
I do want them for y'all, for the cloners out there, man, because they want them. And I understand the principle behind you put one on a Dreams minifigure, and then you put one that's 4 feet long on a Dune minifigure, but you can't.
Here's where I'm going to go against everybody about the waist capes and all that pauldrons and all that crap. Here's what I absolutely hate. People complain that Lego won't give them. Okay, Lego won't give them. So what? You can literally buy them for $2 a piece at Clone Army Customs. Why are they complaining? Because if Lego were to do it, they're going to increase that.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, because you could easily say, you know, they don't make these castle helmets or whatever, you know, or these castle weapons, or, you know, anything that, you know, that goes along with a lot of the stuff that, you know,
That's why I buy from Brick Warriors. Same
Brick Warriors. That's going to be our store for the day. Brick Warriors, everybody.
Same thing. I mean,
but
the thing is what I don't. Nobody, Lego's not going to give us everything we want at all in any theme, no matter what.
Yeah, I know.
It's just not going to happen. There's very few sets that we can look at and be like, dang, that's absolutely perfect. I got my money's worth. I'm glad they did all that. The Star Wars fans that complain about the little crap like the helmet holes and all this other stuff, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it, for one. But for another, if you want waist capes, go buy them. They're out there. They exist.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I do, man. I just, for me, again, it's about principle. They can do the waist capes.
Oh, yeah, they can.
You know what I mean? It's not like it's some absurd thing. You know what I mean? So, and even about like not buying it. Well, if you love it, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, because it's not like the helmet holes are probably like a deal breaker for people to buy clones. You know what I mean? It's just a really bad thing that they hate. But yeah, you could probably go buy like other ones, you know, off the secondhand market and stuff. But then you're buying extra, and it goes back to the principle. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I mean, look, the ultimate thing that all of us can always do, no matter what, Lego or any other thing, is vote with our wallet. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
but I have a feeling a lot of us are addicted to Lego.
I understand Lego. We all want like it to be actual Lego. We all know that Lego's done it before and all this other stuff. But it's just one of those things that, like, I mean, we can get mad, but we're just going to get mad about that. And then the next set they drop, we're going to get mad about something else. The next set they drop,
yeah, like, and don't be like me, everybody. Don't be mad all the time about everything. It's exhausting. All right, let's go to some comments real quick, and then we're going to jump into a few things. Let's see here.
Mayo said he didn't get the rules. The rules stay the same for the mock contest, everybody. They're the same. It's
just the theme is different every month. So like next month, the theme Christmas. Well, was it specifically Christmas, or was it just like I know that, you know, the one thing was he said that Santa's got to be in this one, right?
No, Santa's got to be in the Christmas one.
Yeah, the Christmas one.
Yeah, I think it's Christmas.
Okay.
So I know that we got off that topic, but I want to get back on it. I'm gonna, you know, kind of show a little comment here. They could keep their pauldrons. We don't have to have them, but stop giving us stickers.
Really? Did you go
back? I'm torn about the sticker stuff. Only because I know if it's like one thing in the set or even two things, like printing is probably easy peasy, but I don't know how complicated it might get, like with multiple types of prints. By the way, good morning, Gabriel. He says we all need to start buying products that we like from competitor brands so the price of Lego goes down. You are not wrong. You are not wrong, and there are good companies out there. There's a handful of them. Some specialize more in military, some specialize maybe in more castles, some are definitely all around. But I agree. I definitely agree. And that's the great thing about capitalism is, you know, that's how a lot of prices adjust, is competition. Quacksnap. What's going on? Good morning to you. Keep that sticker. It'll be pricey if you sell it. As a Lego train fan, I find the ordering express incredibly lazy and inaccurate. And I don't know for sure. I love Lego trains as long as they fit in the standard Lego track. I call those nano figs in small castle. How long before the Orient Express goes on sale? Supposedly, the team gave Lego designers suggestions for that engine, provided blueprints and all, but who knows? Yeah, who knows? DVDs in 2023. Actually, I this is way too big of a topic to talk about, but I think physical media could make a comeback in the future. Yeah, but that's a long discussion. It has to do with all this digital media going on. Cracksnap says,
if the internet goes down at your house, you can't watch anything. If the internet goes down at my house, I got DVDs.
And think about games, everything, dude. It's crazy. Quacksnap says, I'm not sure if it's a huge sale, meaning that things are on sale by quite a bit, but instead they put so many sets on sale, it's not the same. Dude, what's going on? Good morning to you. Wayne says Lego bends their own rules whenever it's convenient. Yes, they sure do. Lightbearer says it will officially be glorified video theme. We don't need Peely. We have Banana Man. Yeah, good call, right? I wonder if they would just use that mold.
I don't know, because like the Lego is coming out with a bunch of new molds that are like with the Mario Kart stuff. Everybody's seen with that Bowser part. That little banana peel that's on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trash the castle and build a Mario Kart world.
Dude, wow, that would be pretty cool, man. Like build a really cool one, you know, like yeah, definitely. The day Lego makes a Dexter's Diner will be the day every Lego Star Wars fan is at peace. Well, at least for a time period, I agree. That would definitely settle a lot of us down. I missed the whole mock contest. Didn't know it was happening. We were kind of slacking a little bit with the promotion this month. Yeah, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just, you know, it's been a busy, crazy month. A lot of things been going on. But if you're ever curious, like, you know, just you can reach out to any of us and ask. And we'll eventually put out another thing for, like, you know, the dimensions, the criteria, and all that stuff for the mock, but it's real easy. Lightbrick says, for me, it's the pure factor of Lego has given us them before, so there is an unexpected level of could be purism that existed before. CSE and third parties are great and originated from stuff Lego can't do. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a very big conversation because it goes in so many different directions.
I was all about Lego, like having pure Lego in sets, until I started realizing how many options and stuff there is on the aftermarket side of it.
Yeah.
Now I agree. If you build a Lego mock, in my opinion, I think the actual bricks or the parts should all be Lego. But like, I have tons of flags in my castle that aren't Lego. I mean, my whole entire army is pretty much not Lego fitted anymore. They have their Lego figures, their Lego heads, but they might have custom printed or custom helmets or custom weapons. And
yeah, I can't explain. It's the mentality behind me particularly. Like we'll say the city, for instance. I haven't done it yet. I don't even know if I could put a off-brand building in my city. You know what I mean? Like off-brand bricks. Like a mock or something's different, but like using not Lego bricks. However, I do have some custom stuff in the city that isn't Lego. Like, you know, like the shipping containers and stuff like that.
You're using it to accessorize a Lego build pretty much, which is different.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. Yes.
Then if you're building because I don't know. I mean, there's tons of stuff like it goes back to the deep conversation of there's tons of stuff that we all wish Lego would do. But
right.
If you're building a city and it's all Lego, nobody's going to care that you have an aftermarket shipping container in there or an aftermarket billboard or that's the only two things I know in yours that aren't like.
Well, and I don't want it to sound like I'm being snooty about it, like I'm too good for an off-brand, because I love them and I've been so tempted, and I've got some, like I've bought a Star Trek build from Blue Bricks, you know, and then there's obviously all kinds of custom stuff, you know what I mean? I just certain things I'm having a problem like mixing them together. By the way, good morning, Victor Brickworks. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And good morning, Pink Wheels. I think I might have said good morning, Pink Wheels. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I did. The number one rule of the Lego hobby is everyone does Lego differently. And I think that's something that a lot of people that don't even mess with Lego don't even understand. They probably just think all Lego is the same and stuff. But like, we are way spread out, and the hobby. I mean, mocks, just sets, mosaics, stop motion, like all kinds of stuff, man.
The main thing that I also look at too is just like out of us three, Hive goes to probably the least amount of conventions. But he knows just as well as everybody else that if me, Hive, and Brick Babe all were to build, put it like a contest build, we were all having to build the exact same thing, but in our own ways. When you go to any kind of convention, you're going to see castles, you're going to see Star Wars mocks. So what you have to do something to stand out, and building it with like blue bricks or Lepin or whatever the MTV sets were, or whatever those are, you're not going to stand out. Those are just going to be like, well, look, this person didn't use Lego. What people want to see is like custom weapons or custom minifigs, or like, especially with Star Wars people will go insane if they see a fig that has actually never been created before.
Yeah. I mean, I lose my mind all the time, you know what I mean? But I really lost it when at Brick World Chicago, when I found the Jedi Knight Revan from Brick Tactical.
Yeah, that's a really cool fig that Lego's probably never going to make.
Yeah,
but that just opened up the whole. I mean, so like Brick Babe, for instance, she's been sending me all these Spider-Man that I guess she's been trying to figure out if they're real or not. And there's like, it's weird because somebody will post a picture of like 10 of them, and there's like 4 or 5 that I can tell you right off the bat are real. But the other ones, I can't tell if they're like pieces that come from a bunch of figs that they've mashed together. Like one of them, they use the Spider-Man 2099, which is a really expensive fig now, but they just put like a random shoulder pad piece on it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with, like you said, with like Lego parts that have custom prints. But with me, it's like, even with the MTV set, I try to keep them separate. Like I've said before, like these are not Lego. These I got from like Amazon. Because I think we compromise the integrity of our Lego collections when we mix them. It's like, I'm okay buying like some off-brand things, but it's the mixing that I just can't. Like, okay, for instance, these are customs, but they're Lego. It's like, I'm okay with it being Lego, but I'm not okay with the mixing. I think that's what we dangerous.
I think it's totally different when you look at something that's off-brand and then when you look at something that's printed.
Exactly.
And when I say
all three of us have the ability to print something on a Lego brick.
Yeah.
Well, also, I want to say with the mixing part, I don't mean like mixing Lego and non-Lego bricks into one set. I'm talking about like, like having like a non-Lego set that's a house or something in my city, that kind of mixing.
Yeah.
But
I would do it.
But here's the thing. I want to make it very clear that I feel, no matter what anybody thinks, I feel ultimately you do whatever you want to do or whatever you can afford to do. And nobody should shame you for that. Even if you're using like fake Legos or something, look, you might not have money really to buy like Legos the way you want. You know what I mean? Like
the only thing I have a problem with that is if you don't use Legos, don't mark it as a Lego mock.
That's yes. Yeah. And not even just with mocks, just in general. I don't think you should lie about it, you know what I mean, or be deceiving about it, like, and I also want to state that I even though what I just said I did mean, I don't condone necessarily and definitely don't promote using fake Lego, you know what I mean, because that hurts Lego. It's good to have competition, and I know with other brands we can get into like a more detailed debate about like stealing and stuff or whatever, copying designs or whatever, but like straight ripping off like Lego stuff, I don't agree with that. I don't condone that, because again, that's not just hurting Lego, but that could be also hurting a designer, or something like that. All right, so we are into the second hour. It is the end of the month, so we don't really have a specific topic that we're going to talk about, but as you can see, we just talk about whatever. Usually we bounce a lot of stuff off the chat, because we like to see what you guys are talking about. But we do have a few things to take care of. So I figure first we'll go ahead and get into our celebrations and hashtags. So we'll go ahead and start off with the hashtags. Let's do Lego Flex Friday. I was definitely slacking this week on the hashtags. I apologize about that. But I will.
You did. You had a huge flex.
Oh, did I do? did one on Friday, didn't I?
Rich
It was
did
Monday.
not do
Hmm.
one. You did.
I did one on Monday. Did I?
I can't
I don't
remember.
know.
You did one on Monday because the windows were so pretty. I remember, like,
Yeah,
If real quick before I do this though, if you did send out a hashtag or a celebration, or even if you didn't send it and you missed it, it's okay. You know, just send a message to Brick Babe, or you can send it to Bearded Brix with me, and we'll get it to her. But it's just been real crazy, for, like I said, for a while. Brick Babe she's been sick in the holidays, and then just a lot of stuff going on. So we never intend to miss anybody. So if we did, please let us know. Don't hesitate, and we will fix it for you. All right. So
my hospital bed. I just want to put it there.
You're so sweet.
They told me to get out of the meeting. I was there everything.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you're such a trooper.
Commitment.
All right. So here's the hashtag Lego Flex Friday. Oh.
Did you put sound with it? Oh, cool.
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. And I guess I didn't make the dimensions right either, because
surprise.
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I could fix it. Nope, that didn't work. Nope.
Emmett's toy chest. Look at Alex. Every single modular. We had a lot of people with every single modular. And Shy just mentioned that he finally has every single modular.
Yeah. I can't remember what one he just got. It was like one of the restaurants or something, I think. I know. I love the song he put with this too, but I just didn't want to get flagged for it. But it's such a good song. Oh, is that me? Oh yeah, I did do a Lego Flex, didn't I?
Flex.
Dude, somebody messaged me. They're like, "What's in the big box?" I was like, "The tower, baby."
Should have been the Venator.
Oh man, dude, that thing is way bigger in person. Way bigger person. Congrats,
everybody
Lego
building all day Friday. Everybody was so quiet, like just building.
Some people had to work.
Oh, my gold leaves. The plan.
Sorry, I'm like going through the comments while that's on too. Oh, all right. Let's see here. So that was the Lego Flex. All right, here we go with the hashtag minifig mug Monday. I missed this one.
Did you?
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure I missed this one. I'll have a nice one for tomorrow, because I got the Christmas mug.
Involve the tower.
Well, I got that Christmas mug that with a gift of purchase as well.
Oh,
I'm doing the whole tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I'm reading these comments. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That's hot.
That's the taxi.
I know. I was talking about the lights.
I know. Don't rub it in.
I know. Man, shut
Ooh,
up.
I love that mug. Oh man.
He's not salty.
No.
I know.
Okay. Oh goodness. Some great mugs though. Look at the only one Kenobi. That's a good one. Oh,
so cute.
Nice. I like that one too.
Remember, you don't have to have a mug, just some kind of mug. You don't have to have a physical mug.
Yeah. I could just be a minifig with a mug, or a sigfig with a mug.
Oh, there's my Flego. The moon guy, the cassette.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Lego. I mean, the rest. Oh, it's not. Never mind.
No,
It's not Lego.
I thought it was like a mock or something.
If you build off brand, keep it separate.
Hashtag fake Lego Flex Monday.
Yeah.
You know what? This is so wrong. It was, but you know what? For the price, I think like $4 wasn't bad for the MTV licensing, and the brick is a good quality brick. Just don't mix it in.
Now, look, MTV's licensing has to be cheap because MTV ain't doing nothing.
Actually,
they are. They do Catfish. That's my show.
They play like ridiculousness and wilding out 24/7.
Dude, I don't remember what year it was or when it.
Well, it's nostalgia.
I remember when MTV2 came out, because MTV just didn't play music anymore, right? So that's what MTV2 is all about. And I was like, yes, all right, finally, so I kept it on MTV2 all the time. Then they started playing shows all the time. I'm like, God dang, dude. Like,
what about 16 and Pregnant? Is that still on? That was a good show.
No, I don't.
You know
think.
what? You know.
Yo, MTV Raps, they should bring that back.
Yeah, I agree. They should be. Actually, did they just change? They changed it to Yo. It wasn't even Yo MTV Raps anymore. It was just Yo. Remember Headbangers Ball, 120 minutes. There's a good stuff, man. Like I really appreciated those types of shows because they definitely affiliated with music, and you got to see interviews and artists and really cool stuff, man. And I remember when The Real World came out. That's how old I am. Like the first reality TV show, man. Anyways, all right.
Everybody thought that it was going to be like
The Real World, right?
The Real World, The Wheel World.
What was the other one?
What's that?
What was the other one? It was like Real World and
it was they did like challenges, Road Rules.
Yeah, Road Rules.
Yeah, Road Rules. Yeah. Oh my
but
God.
wasn't Making the Band one of them? I know Diddy is in some hot water right now, y'all.
Surprise, surprise, Diddy.
Surprise, surprise. I'm trying to see if I was touched or something because that 100 mil was sounding nice.
Dude, oh my gosh, Fred.
I think he brushed against my shoulder.
Yeah, he brushed up against me inappropriately.
Dude, the best thing was on the Chappelle show when Chappelle played Diddy, and he was on the big guy had him on his back, like he was like Yoda or something.
Oh my
I
God.
wish Dave Chappelle would redo the Chappelle show with like stuff that's going on now.
I wish you would too.
Rich, when you missed the field trip that day when you missed class, Hive said he wished he had extra thumbs. I could not believe he said that.
So I give it 4 thumbs down.
He wished he had extra. I was like, you can't say that.
But I did. And I just did it again.
That was for Comedy Central.
Oh my gosh. I miss Dave Chappelle. Chappelle show.
I know, man. I know. He makes so many people angry too. And he's
hey.
I don't know. Anyways, but Market Street, Chai says. That was the modular that he got. Lego and Mega Construction, the only two I can personally tolerate. I will tell you, and even though again there's some debatable stuff going on with Blue Bricks, but man, they have some rad sets for really good prices. Even like the shipping from Germany is nice. Lego Longoria, what's going on? Good morning. Dark Helmet, good morning to you. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Wayne says Headbangers Ball. Yeah, man. Wasn't Jackass made for MTV? Yes.
No, it was Comedy Central.
Look, and that's the great thing too, is like even in the beginning, MTV was still, they played music, but they had things that were really awesome to kind of counteract music. Like for instance, animation. Dude, they were like they spearheaded a lot of animation, like with Eon Flux, Beavis and Butthead. Dude, Daria, all kinds of stuff, man. They had good stuff.
What about
then
Punk?
They just
It was Punk MTV with Ashton Kutcher. That was like
that might have been MTV too. I think that might have been in those years, but yeah, that was it's weird how stuff ages, I tell you what. So all right, we did the hashtags. Let's go ahead and get into celebration. I guess I didn't cut that off. You know, in that picture at the end, it almost looks like Bearded Brix is writing something on the chalkboard.
Could be. I'm writing down all the demerits that Lene did.
Yeah, one of those texts is a little wonky for Nick's Bricks. Whatever.
Oh, you guys are cracking me up. I swear to God, man.
Whatever.
All right. me do a couple more things here real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and let me see if it's ready. Oh, I think we're good.
Oh, Wayne just said you were wrong.
Yeah, I looked it up, Jack. It was on MTV. But it only lasted like 3 seasons.
But you're always wrong. You know what I miss? I miss Pimp My Ride.
Nobody misses that show. That show got so much crap.
What about MTV Cribs? That was a good one.
MTV Cribs was funny, but those shows were both like, God, they were so fake.
But I liked Pimp My Ride.
It was so fake. Have you
Um,
seen like the horror stories about Pimp My Ride, where like they were, as soon as the show was over and the filming was over, they were like taking all the components back out of the vehicles?
Oh snap! Yeah, the show's over.
So real quick, I just wanted to say something. Brick and Brood, I was checking out the calendar and it looks like it's just audio, man. I don't see the video for it. So we might have to do that at a different time. Cause yeah, I keep like opening it back up and it's just the audio. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. It's not on me though, I promise. It's like, yeah, it's just a different format than what I normally see. So I guess we can go ahead. It's kind of early. So we'll wait on that. We'll wait on the giveaway. We'll give that a little bit more time. So I guess I will start with just by showing everybody some of the stuff I got on Black Friday. Show you guys some of the deals and all that I got. Obviously, you got the Majesto and the other gift purchases. So
we can't really see it.
Well, the gift purchases, I figure everybody knows what those,
No, we got to see it.
Okay. Well, there's the one. And look, I'm gonna be selling these. I have no desire to keep these, really. Got Majesto. I might even sell this. I'm not sure. But the thing is, I'm gonna wait because the thing that seems to be really crazy about this one is that Avengers hat. Like just the A on that hat. Because I didn't even realize. I thought that was just exclusive to the Kevin Feige fig in the tower. But so I grabbed a couple of these just because they're like, I don't know, $20 or something. They were really
$20 at Target.
Yeah, so I grabbed a couple of those. I grabbed these two. I just got an extra one of these because it wasn't too expensive, But I got this too because I know everybody's investing, and I'm kind of a light investor, but I just wanted to grab one and just to see what happens because it's kind of limited and stuff. And it was only at the Lego store, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I built that for Billy D.
Oh.
I know nothing about Star Wars, but I built it for
Billy D.
He's in it. Billy D.
So yeah, I got those. I bought this because I didn't realize this was actually under $20, and I don't even think that's on sale. I think that's just a normal price. It was like $17, $18 or something like that. But I bought it because I want to put the tree in the forest. So, like, I'm not even gonna keep this. Well, I'll keep it for parts, but I'm not even keeping the stand. I just wanted a neat tree, a money tree to put in the forest. I figured, you know what? I got a butthole tree in the forest. Why not have a money tree out there too? This is got this at Target. It was like $50. So that was like 50% off. And I was like, that seems like a much better price. Have no idea if I'm going to keep it, sell it, or whatever, but I just figured it was a good deal. This is another thing I really had no intentions of ever buying, but it was so cheap. I can't remember, but it was like maybe $30.
I can't find any cheap Wakanda sets.
Yeah, all the Wakanda sets were on sale.
Where?
Like, I'll probably part the boat out because the boat's just ridiculously boring. The minifigs, I mean, the Neymar's pretty cool to have in the set. I don't know if it's this one or the other one, but one of those Iron Hearts is selling pretty good. So
those figs.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's pretty good, selection of figs and stuff. So
Mail said the money tree is $40, so you got that for a steal.
I better check my receipt. Maybe it was sitting somewhere like it wasn't supposed to be sitting, but I swear I saw a 1.7 on that thing, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go check that receipt. I hope it wasn't a 3.7. God dang, man.
You got.
Anyways, so I bought this on Insider's Weekend because I'm getting into trains, so I figured this is some more train parts and stuff like that. But it was 4 times the Insider points, so I got like 5,000 points or something when I bought this. It was over 5,000. It was ridiculously. And then something I wanted to show you guys. The last couple things was out of the giveaway purchases, I got this one, which I had no idea.
I built that. I love it.
I don't want it, but it's nice for being free. But I didn't even know I was getting it. I didn't even know this was a thing. All right, so I got the new Build a Minifigs, the Santa Clausy ones. But better than that, I just got random pieces, right? So I didn't even realize like they had a mermaid tail in there.
But it's like beans.
A different colored boom box. Oh, I gotta show you guys something, man, because I hadn't even seen this. And I'm like, what the heck? Give me 1 minute, Brick Babe, and I'll share your screen so you can show me what you're gonna show us.
I was just saying you were right.
Oh, but what?
The $17.49 mail. I don't know what you saw. Mail was $24 and it's $17. So I was right.
Because he lives in Australia, so if it's $20 here, it's like $150 over in Australia.
Yeah, but he put US dollars.
Oh, well, that's definitely not right. So this headpiece, man,
that's cool.
I've never seen this, man. It's
Isn't
the
that Hagrid one just recolored?
Yeah, but it's like gold or something.
It's the gold.
Yeah, so that's really awesome. Here's that mermaid piece. I don't know what it goes to.
It's just some jeans,
I guess. Hold on a sec. They had some of these in there, which I already got, but like it's always nice to get some more.
The firecracker.
Yeah. What else? They had like this new purse or something.
Oh, okay. The pink purse.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
But that was big.
They had some of these shields, and this isn't the Build a Minifigure wall.
That's the lion.
That's lions.
Yeah. Let's see.
If you were investing, that's what you should have invested in because those things are like $1.50 a piece on Bricklink.
Really?
Yeah.
But they have a whole bunch in the BAM tower because they even have the.
That's where I got it. Now, if I would have thought about it, I would have just stocked up on a bunch of those, man.
What you call it?
Oh, I didn't even. I was kind of in a hurry, because it was packed, and the thing was, they had the Avengers Towers when you're in line. They didn't have them like you get. So I was afraid if I waited too long moving around the store, I was gonna like miss out on the tower. So that's what I got for the most part for Black Friday. Hey, Fab Blondie Bricks in the house. What's happening? Yeah. So I don't know. It made up pretty good.
Nate, did you get anything?
Yeah.
No, not a thing.
Really?
I didn't do anything on Black Friday. I am buried in Lego right now, so I need to unbury myself.
I got I bought the Stephen Hawking and the American Psycho Fig from Citizen Brick, and then I spent quite a bit of money on Brick Warriors.
I believe it. I spent nothing. Nada. This is the first Black Friday ever.
Did the stuff you got from Brick Warriors, did you get it just, as just collecting part, or did you get it like specifically for your mocks?
No, that's the stuff that I've been designing with him, and I don't really, he always kind of hooks me up with stuff, but I never know what he hooks me up with.
Right.
So I just place an order, and then he hooks me up with the order. But I bought all the helmets for the next 2 units I'm building.
Sorry, I was listening, but I saw Brick and Brood sent me a message about the calendar. I just wanted to see. Okay. It still says the same thing. I don't know, man. I'm not sure what's going on. Send me if you can, man, send me another link to it, because that same link just isn't working. Did y'all see Shy Time's video of his Black Friday haul?
No.
I watched
Talk
it.
about that.
Yeah, he spent some money.
None.
The great thing about Shy's videos, though, is Shy puts such hard work into his videos. You know, whether it's the editing or the quality of the video and all that stuff. Like, it's just a pleasure to watch his stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, he posted a haul video. Definitely go check it out. Trevor's videos. What's going on? It says, hello everyone. Hope you're all good. Been getting the Christmas tree decorated with the boys. Yeah, Mrs. Hive, man. She brought up the Christmas. She's like, can we put up the Christmas tree before Christmas Eve?
Aww.
I was like, yeah, of course.
Haley went ahead and put ours up. It's not decorated yet, but she went and put it up.
Dude, if my kid was here, I'd be like, hey,
the tree.
You don't have to, you don't have to pay the electric this month. We just go put up that tree. I'm just kidding. I would do that. But yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I think it's because when I was young, you know, you have more time in life to just put up the tree. And now it's like, man, that thing is time consuming. And like, I do it probably too fast because she'll like hold the string up, right? And she'll be like, all right, start turning the tree. I'll be like she's like, I can't keep up. Slow down. Oh gosh. What's everybody saying out there? Surprise. I know Bevan's Bricks recommended me of which LED lights for my build and a PM. Yeah. You know what I need to find? If anybody knows where they're at, like send me a message with a link or whatever. But I need to find the magnetic street lights. I saw those at Brick World Chicago this year, and I can't remember whose mock. They had a city mock, but you could just pull them off, and then you could just snap them back on, and they light up. So the power is transferred like that. But instead of having all those wires, like, I mean, you still got wires to the base, but at least you don't have to worry about the, you know.
Yeah, it's probably Bevan's.
Isn't that Bevan's Bricks?
It might have been. I can't remember if that was his or not, man. But I was like, and I'm sure they're a little more pricey, and I would pay that extra price. You know, it's worth it. You know,
I took all the lights out of my castle.
I was gonna say you were talking about something like that. Is it just because it was too much of a hassle with all the wiring, or
it was
not building it, but just
when building the castle, I had space for all the wires, like all that was done.
Right.
So wiring it all the way from the bottom to the top was done, but it was just impossible to hide the wires. And every time, I had been like, I would put some in there and cut the light off, cut it back on. Well, I had pretty much lit up everything I was going to light up on like the first couple of floors or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And I turned the lights off on here and flipped them on, and it just wasn't worth the hassle that it was creating. You could see all the wires pretty much that were running were kind of like, some of them were visible from different angles, and I don't know, I didn't like it. So I just pulled them all.
So you just cut it as a builder is what you're saying. Like, it was a little complicated. Rich, is that what
it wasn't complicated. It was just that you have to build something to encase the wires in. So how do you encase the wire?
Was that you? Can I help you? Just after the stream, hit me up so I can like maybe give advice.
Yeah, ask Brick Babe. He's the expert in the.
Are you going to use your weapon, or are you going to come over with like real Lego, or?
I'm coming over with an MTV set.
Well, because that's something that even if you can hide it. I remember at Brickworld with the Vader throne room mock, man, you couldn't see the wires, but man, behind it, dude, it was like spaghetti.
So the thing was the power box is basically down in the bottom. So I had to run all these wires up, and each room had like 5 or 6 LEDs, which means you have technically 5 or 6 sets of wires.
Right.
Well, on the wires, if I'm running them down on the floor, how in the world do I encase that on the floor?
Yeah,
the only thing I can think of is trying to find some type of conduit that you can run them through. But even then, it's always, no matter what you do, something's always going to be there, either seen or in the way, or
the ramp. They're like kind of like arches almost. I think they're called slope curves,
Mhm.
and they stick up pretty high. I
Mhm.
ran all the wires underneath all those on the floor, but it just looked so dumb. Like, because a castle is not going to have, like, I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, and I will say, like, because eventually, and it's gonna be a while, because it's money and time and all that. But eventually, I'm gonna be starting to light up the city and stuff. And my goal was always to have everything on mocks, and I think I'm gonna still do. I mean, not mocks, mills plates, because if I don't, I'm probably gonna have to drill through a lot of the base plates, or like or through the table or something. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's a whole big thing. But yeah, it's
the thing that sucked the most, and I will say that it's the hardest part about it all is there's no like if you're doing a modular, you can hide the wires inside because the house is closed off. Everything in mine's open. Everything. So there would have been there would have been no way for me to hide some of these wires, and I tried hiding them to where it was just like the most minimal wires showing, but it was still, you could see more wires than I wanted to see. And when I cut the lights off, now don't get me wrong, it didn't look bad, but it wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be. It didn't light up like I thought it would.
I will say I am happy I got to see a lot of it already lit up, because I will say, man, like the way you have like the candles on the walls and stuff like that, man, it was amazing, dude. I mean, I implore everybody, obviously I promote you guys. I always want you guys to chat and check out Brick Babe and Bearded Brix both, but like Bearded Brix does some amazing stuff with his mock work, man. Obviously he's been focusing heavily on castles for a while, but I mean, I've seen this dude build cities for superheroes and everything else, man. You know what I mean? So it's like definitely go check him out. He's got a stream every Wednesday. He does. Probably gonna have some slight changes coming here soon. But
it won't be this upcoming week, but next week there will be some things changing.
Yeah.
Really, what changes you making?
A new host is coming on.
No surprise. Yeah. So anyways, let's see. Pinkle said you don't want to know what was under the tables holding you here. I can never say it. I couldn't imagine the wire work for that.
The first time that somebody was telling me about that, they were like, "Have you seen the new Hiroshima?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "How did someone build a mock like that?" And I was like, then they like showed me, and I was like, "That is not Hiroshima at all."
Yeah, Hashima. I always say it the wrong way, but yeah, man, it was. Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
I only
seen
a
wire
portion
work
of
for
the
that.
brick fair, and it was still crazy.
Yeah, they had a small portion. It was still amazing though.
Yeah. You guys, did you guys? I can't remember. You guys said you weren't gonna be able to go to Brick World this year, right?
I was going to, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just not. It would cost me another like $2,500 to go.
Wow.
I will say this, depending on how long I have my job for, this could be my last. I mean, I want to say last permanently, but last maybe for a while. Brick World Chicago.
Thing is you need to come to Brick Fair. And
well, that's what I'm saying, because I'm going to just start focusing more on Brick Fair, unless I just have the money. But like, it's
right in your backyard.
Well, I already got my badge in my hotel room, and so Mrs. Hive is talking about coming, but I told her, I was like, you better get that badge, or you're gonna be screwed.
You're gonna make her pay for her own badge?
What? Why am I paying for it?
Sure, why?
Well, she doesn't have to go.
Oh my god!
Man, I'll buy her a custom fig when she gets here. You know what I mean? Like,
that's rude.
Dude, she makes more money than me, man. She should be taking me. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
I haven't going on vacation. Don't know if you're coming or not, but
you get a ticket.
Yeah, if you want to get a plane ticket and get a cruise ship ticket.
No, the only reason I didn't grab her one is because she doesn't know for sure if she wants to go or not. So, I got a room with, because like even when I got the room at first, I was just gonna get like a one bedroom, like one bedroom, a room with one bed. But she's like, no. She's like, go ahead and get two just in case if I don't go. She's like, then if you need a roommate or somebody needs a room. That way you can share it with them, split it with them.
Yeah, I mean, I think the owner of Brick World, Good Morning Brick World, should take his crew. Is what I think. But I mean, that's
man. What are you talking about? This ain't London Bridge Bricks, man. Ain't got that kind of money.
He won't.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dude.
What makes you think he's paying for us?
I'm driving because Mrs. Hive was like, "Yeah, if we go, we can fly." I'm like, "Well, what about my mock?" And she's like, "Couldn't you just ship it?" I was like, "I guess maybe," but I was like, "I'd rather just drive because if she goes, we could just both drive. We can drive like the whole one like in one shot instead of like stopping and sleeping." So
shotgun.
Hey, you want to come? You can hitch a ride with me.
Yeah, you just have to buy your ticket, pay for your part of the gas, buy your food, buy your hotel room.
No, you don't have to pay for gas. You're fine.
Here's my note for this month.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but I will say if you plan on going, you better get stuff now because I think the block for the hotel room is already gone. I'm not saying all the rooms are gone, but I think the block for that is gone. I don't know, but I wouldn't wait. As far as the badges go, I mean, we were bursting at the seams last year. So, and then it's even more hype this year. More people are coming. So it's going to be limited.
Southern Brick guy said you need to come to Brick Fair so we could all go as a crew.
I will. Look, trying to swing. And I know people are like, oh, you don't have to buy anything. Man, get out of here, dude. I'm not going to a Lego convention with no money. I'm sorry. But it's just hard to swing both Brick World and Brick Fair.
So what it is you just want to go to Brick World to see all your true friends versus me and her.
Thank you.
That's what it is. Everybody in here that's just going to Brick Fair, Hive does not care to go see you. He only cares about the people that go to Chicago.
Exactly.
So yeah, we will see what happens. But I definitely, if I don't think I'm going to be making a Brick World trip every year. It's just too much, man. Just way too expensive, way too bigger of a trip.
The reason why I'm not is because me and my wife were talking about it, and she has an X amount of like vacation days that she could take before they start getting like looked at bad, and I kind of do, but I really don't. But the problem is we're taking like a week and a half in October still to go to Disney. So, and the Disney trip's paid for, and we're going to Brick Fair, and I'm going to Columbia, and I'm going to Raleigh for all those brick conventions. So it was like, and
well,
we've
plus
like 4 concerts we've done bought tickets for next year.
Well, plus with Brick Fair, I mean not Brick Fair, Brick World, because of the drive, I need to take an extra day or 2 off work because I could, but I'm not driving 14 hours or whatever straight through. I'm just not doing it. And then on Sunday, we can't even leave. I can't even take my mock out until 3 p.m. So that clearly cuts off the time. So it's easier with Brick Fair, with everything, the cost.
At the end of Brick Fair, I can't wait to just destroy this whole castle.
Oh, you said that's right. It's gone.
Also,
I will tell you what, there is a big part of me while building this castle. I have thought that when I start the Star Wars mock, that I'm just going to build it to keep down here and not take anywhere and not worry about having it to be modular. And I'm seriously thinking about that.
Don't do that. You got to take it on the road.
Sorry,
you have to come to Brick Fair. Don't be like Hive.
Well, no, I'd still go to Brick Fair. I just wouldn't take the big mock.
Rich, I'm seeing some cracks. Hive.
She's pulling my leg. She's pulling my leg.
Rich, there's some cracks here.
All right. Hey, listen, I don't want to cut us off, but we got 2 things to do real quick. I just got the AFall live stream calendar up and running. So we're going to check that real quick, and then I'm going to do the giveaway, and I don't know, we'll probably be right about the end of the hour. Oh, don't forget, go Brick Slopes. Oh, man, I know. I would love to go to Brick Slopes. And you know what? I probably will plan that for, in a couple years. Because that's in Utah, right? So that's definitely like a trip. But man, I heard it's beautiful out there too. Rob says I already got my hotel room. There you go. Right on. All right. Let me share the screen. And we will look at the live stream calendar. Make sure I got the volume on. All right. Here we go. Oh, I can't see. There we go. All right. Put it on the big screen. There we go.
Good morning, world, and welcome to the A-Full streaming guide for the week of November 27th to December 3rd. This week's highlighted stream is London Calling, hosted by Greg. Lots of different A-Fulls from lots of different backgrounds around the world have been joining Greg on the panel, and this week it celebrates It Never Have Skipped a Friday with its 200th episode. It's a staple part of the A-Full weekly podcast, and this week's will be that little bit more special at Friday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Same London Calling channel, same London Calling time. Please note that all times are in Eastern Standard Time Zone, and all times are subject to change, so see description for updates. Now let's get into this week's streaming guide. Monday on Twitch at 4 a.m., Billsy, 4 p.m., King Oldendorf of Game Time. At 8 p.m., Titanium J, 8:30 p.m., Gene's Version. On Instagram at 9 p.m., Mom and Mo. YouTube at 8 p.m., Old Gray Bricks. Tuesday on Twitch at 4 p.m., we have Jake Studs. At 6 p.m., Brick Brix. 8 p.m., Lightning JR. 9 p.m., Amberlia Builds. Over on YouTube at 5 p.m., Mikey J Productions. 8 p.m., Johnny Builds. And at 10 p.m., Bigonomics. Wednesday on Twitch at 4 a.m., Billsy. 8:30 a.m., Minecraft Mayo. On Instagram at 6 a.m., Rainbow Bricks Lug. On YouTube at 8 p.m., Quick Build Bricks, Clicking Cliff, and Bearded Brix. At 9 p.m., Two Figs One Set, Bricksmith, and Canadian Brick Builders. Thursday on Instagram at 7 a.m., The Brick Shelf and Friends. At 8 p.m., Bricks Why Not and Virginia Bricks. On YouTube at 3:30 p.m., Family Bricks. 8 p.m., The Basic Brick, Old Gray Bricks, a couple of Brickheads. And at 9 p.m., Ben's Brick Designs. Friday on YouTube at 1 p.m., Brick Trains. At 2:30 p.m., London Calling. At 7 p.m., Friday Night Bricks. 8 p.m., Building with Buds. 9 p.m., Real Whole Egg. 10 p.m., Full of Brick. Saturday on Twitch at 8 a.m., Tasman Bricks. 9 a.m., Brook Bricks. 3 p.m., Matt Mellish. 8 p.m., Lightning JR. On Instagram at 4:30 a.m., Claire Lego Mom, The Brick Shelf, Lego Auto Hoss, Cooking with Bricks, and Bricks Why Not. On YouTube at 4 p.m., The Lego CPA. At 9:30 p.m., Lego After Dark. And at 10 p.m., Macro Bricks. Sunday on Twitch at 12 p.m., Gene's Version. At 8 p.m., Mapping the Miles. On Instagram at 8:30 p.m., Build Away the Sunday Scaries. YouTube at 10 a.m., Good Morning Brick World. At 11 a.m., Ben's Brick Designs. 1 p.m., Tricky Bricks. 2 p.m., Fab Blondie's Bricks. 3 p.m., Halo Time. 3:30 p.m., The Brick Bods. 7 p.m., Hollin' and Ballin'. And at 9 p.m., Moments of the Magic. That's been the streaming guide for this week. If you're interested in being part of next week's streaming guide, DM me, Brick and Brood. Take care, everybody.
I was like, let me take myself off the mic here for a second. Stop sharing.
Rob
All right.
Claxton said that he's not sure he's ever going to go back to Brick Fair because when he went back in August, the people that he went with left a horrible taste in his mouth and how they wanted to do things while he was there. Well, man, don't judge that by the people you went with.
Yeah.
Hang out with other people next year.
Hang with
Yeah,
that.
man. Screw those sorry ass people, man.
I will tell you that Brick Babe hides in a car for like 5.5 hours.
I do.
He'll eventually come in.
Maybe longer.
Look, Brick Fair is a lot of fun, man. The only reason Brick World is a little extra is just because the hotel is so much nicer and the convention's in the hotel, even though like at Brick Fair, the hotel's only like across a parking lot. But
it was nice.
Yeah, dude, totally.
So yeah, Andre had a really nice room.
Yeah. I've never had any issue with Brick Fair. You know, like I said, it's hard to do both. But anyways, all right. We are getting short on time, so let's go ahead and do the member giveaway. Like I said, everybody, this is the giveaway for the members today. If you just became a member, I'm sorry. I've already got the thing already set up, but you will be entered into next month's giveaway. So let's go ahead, share the screen, get the wheel, and see who is going to be the lucky member. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I didn't put the volume on. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I win.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, Brick Babe is a member. I don't want everybody to think like, oh, what? You know, like favoritism. Like it's a random thing. So It's not like we're picking.
If she wins, it's rigged. We riot. Everybody unsubscribe. She wins. Everybody unsubscribe.
All right. So listen, it's just the first pick winner. It's not like last person standing or anything like that. I just have the wheel on for like 20 or 30 seconds, so it's not right away. You get a little bit of suspense with it. So, all right, everybody's already on here. Good luck. Here we go. See where this donut lands.
I'd like to thank everybody.
Oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Is it Steve? Is it
BFAB?
Is it BFAB?
It's the BFAB? I think it's BFAB.
I think it might. Oh, yay! Congratulations, BFAB.
This is like his second time winning this year. Get it, BFAB.
Did he already win once?
I think he did. Either this year or last year, but I think it was this year.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't even know. I know there's a couple people that have won more than once, but like again, I can't help it. It's a random generator. But if somebody won like back to back, I'm not gonna let them win 3 times in a row. That's not fair. But if they're spread out, that's different. You know what I mean? But yeah, congratulations, BFAB. I'll reach out to you, and you won this.
And dinner.
There's still a couple other things, like small poly bags for some people. I got to get a hold of and find an address for. I haven't gotten an address from them yet. But let's see. I think Greg, I just sent his out. So he should be getting his. I know Nicole got hers, so that's good. But yeah, but it's just something I like to do for members. I mean, like I said, there's different tiers to different membership levels, but I just like to make sure, like, I just take some of the money that you guys help with of the channel and put it back into some sets and shipping to give away to you guys. So, everybody's congratulating BFAB. Did BFAB win last month? No, he didn't win.
No, it wasn't last month.
No, Greg. I think Greg won last month. I think he was the winner for last month. I mean, BFAB might have won like a subscriber giveaway or something before, but not like a member giveaway. BFAB, the luckiest man on earth. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's the luckiest man on earth. That's a bold statement, but Steve said, speaking of donuts, I have a Tim Hortons gift card. Oh,
so he's buying everybody donuts apparently.
Ooh, I will say this: if we lived closer, I'd buy us breakfast all the time.
Hello.
DoorDash, you ain't got to live near us. DoorDash.
Yeah, facts. We live close enough.
I don't understand that DoorDash stuff, man.
Just give me your credit card info and I'll buy it for
you. Do you guys use DoorDash? Have you guys? Because I've never really used it. Have you guys used it before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I use it all the time.
So how much extra do you pay for it?
A lot.
You get
I figured it had to be because it can't be worth it for them to do it. You know what I mean? Like if you're only giving them $1 or $2, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. That's a whole
you get the
thing.
membership, and then you choose the restaurants that have the sales going on. So
yeah,
I mean, I can see if you lived in the city, like it'd probably be worth it because everything's a lot more closer. But like,
no, it actually makes more sense if you're out further. Because if you're in the city and you can drive to it within or walk to it, why are you going to spend? Because you got to think there's like a $6 fee. Plus, the food's more expensive off of DoorDash. Plus, you have to pay them at least a tip.
I mean, I don't think you would use it all the time. I'm just saying, like the same way you would have like a pizza delivered. You know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah, I get it. It's a weird thing. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to get on BFAB's case next time I see him. All right, everybody. It's 1:52, so we are getting close to the second hour. It seems like we're doing pretty good on time and everything.
It's 1:52. You need to reset your clocks.
I mean,
11:54.
An hour and 52 minutes is what I meant to say. I was like, wait, 1:52. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's way later than I thought. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap up at a good time today. So let's start with some closing statements. Bearded Brix, you got anything you want to promote? Shout out. You got some discrepancies.
I got another castle video that I'm editing in the works. It'll probably be posted sometime this week. The live stream coming up Wednesday, and then next Wednesday, of course, my whole entire live stream changes.
Yeah.
How so?
There's new members. There's some people bringing new things to the scene.
Like what?
like a lot.
Okay.
We are now having segments. There will be a lot to talk about mocks. There won't be as many. I'll say I'll be still doing what I've been doing on there as far as telling people some of the like news that I care about from all the third party sets coming out, or the third party vendors. But there will be a lot more talk about mocks and stuff on how to build certain things and techniques and everything else.
Okay.
Which I think is a great thing because I feel like, because we're talking about like there's a lot of different stuff a lot of us do, you know what I mean? And I know they're out there. Like I know Bearded Brix is one of them and stuff, but like I think it's good to be a channel known for not just multiple things, but to know that if I want to learn some mock tips, if I want to learn how to mock better, it's not just castle stuff, but just tips, tricks, you know what I mean? Like that's a good thing to be known for. Like, yeah, man, I love watching Bearded Brix' stream, man, because I feel like I learn something like every Wednesday, man, about mocking, because even mock builders that, I'm just pulling names out of my head, but like Coconut, Coconut, it's not like Coconut doesn't ever share any tips and tricks. He does, you know what I mean? But I'm not, it's more about when I go to watch, I go to maybe like watch him build what he's building. It's not, I'm not saying I don't learn anything, but it's not like a class per se, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that's what yours would be either, but I'm just saying it'd be good to have certain things to be able to latch onto and learn from, you know what I mean? And then you got like a whole catalog of different shows, man, that have different things in it. I gotta go. Happy NFL Sunday. Bye, Mayo. Yeah, forgot. Football. Brick Babe, you got anything you want to shout out, promote?
It don't matter. She just go ahead.
Tell HR about you.
Start talking to you.
I'm back. So it's been like a month with no Mom and Mo. So Mom and Mo's back and just posting. I've been posting a lot more on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, find me there. And that's about it. Probably just more posting of all these sets I need to build. But yeah, just taking it slowly, coming back.
Yeah. I want everybody to keep that in mind too. Like I said, if you have a celebration or something like that you sent or forgot, definitely, send it back. If you send us a celebration or something like that and we forget it or something like that and you message, we're not going to be annoyed if you message us again, because it was our bad to miss it. You know what I mean? And we want to do that stuff. It's just, again, sometimes life happens. Sometimes we miss something, you know what I mean? We're human. So don't think you're being weird or annoying if you say, hey, I sent this and you didn't post it or something. Like, we will totally, work that out.
Exactly.
And like Brick Babe said, she's been sick, under the weather, recovering.
That's no excuse.
So
I was at the meeting. I made both.
Yes, you did. So definitely, get back into the swing of things on her Instagram page. She's gonna have stuff coming back on, and as far as me, I am hoping to have my weekend review out today. I started editing it, but with all the other stuff going on, I didn't get a chance to finish it. So I'm hoping to have that out. I got another handful of stuff I'm working on. I might go live tonight with my other channel, Burn the Air. I'm not sure yet. If I do, I'll post it on Instagram. I need to make my first live stream out of it. In case anybody's wondering what it is, it's just basically a podcast of me just talking about stuff that's not Lego. I think the first thing I was going to really discuss was like digital media and stuff like that. So yeah, but I'm always, you guys know me. These aren't just rants either. These are me looking at stuff through a very rational, logical, perception of, and just giving my opinions and takes and facts on it, so it's just not like me just ranting about stuff. So anyways, oh yes, thank you, Wayne. Tickle that like button. Everybody, please hit the like button. I've been learning more and more that I guess hitting the like button on videos and streams does extremely well to help with the algorithm. Also, please go and check out. I put in the description, as always, the links to go to find Bearded Brix and Brick Babe. Please go out there and sub to them. Check out their stuff. You will not regret it. Hive, you all know me. It's still the same old G. Yeah, I know, right? Definitely with old part. All right. And as always, for those that are new around here, we go ahead and put the members' names in the outro. It's just something we like to do to highlight the members and our grateful appreciation for everything they do. Next week, I will have something we like to do to highlight the members and our grateful appreciation. I'm hearing an echo for someone. Next week, I will have.
That's you.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that was Lene.
I was like, I don't think it's me because I don't have any other thing playing.
Way to go.
So next week I'll have the new members. I'll have their names in the outro as well. Okay. Everybody, we appreciate you. We love you. We will see you guys next week. Stay safe. And peace.